हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल। तो कल है आप सभी का इकोनॉमिक्स का पेपर और उसके लिए अभी हम कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट एमसीक्यूज डिस्कस करने वाले हैं। पर उससे पहले अगर आपने यूनिट 1 और यूनिट 2 के रिवीजन वीडियोस नहीं देखे हैं तो उसकी प्लेलिस्ट के लिंक मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे रखी है, आप वहां से उसे जाकर देख सकते हो। हमने यूनिट 3 और यूनिट 4 की वीडियोस अपलोड नहीं किए हैं क्योंकि मेरे पास 15 अगस्त तक का ही टाइम था जिसमें मुझे सारे सब्जेक्ट्स के वीडियोस बनाने थे और मैंने मैक्सिमम सारे ही सब्जेक्ट के वीडियोस आपको प्रोवाइड किए। उसमें मेरा 2 ही वीडियोस रह गए बनाने के, जो कि इकोनॉमिक्स का 3rd और 4th यूनिट था और जो मैं अपलोड नहीं कर पाई, बना नहीं पाई। और इसीलिए अभी तो मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है कि मैं अभी बनाऊं, क्योंकि शाम में मेरे खुद के क्लासेस होते हैं, मैं सीए कर रही हूँ इसीलिए मैं आपको 3rd और 4th यूनिट प्रोवाइड नहीं कर पाऊँगी। उसके लिए सभी को दिल से सॉरी। बट अभी हम इम्पॉर्टेंट एमसीक्यूज़ यूनिट 1 से यूनिट 4 सारे यूनिट्स के इम्पॉर्टेंट एमसीक्यूज़ देखने वाले हैं, क्योंकि ये कम समय में बन जाता है, इसीलिए मैं ये बना पा रही हूँ। तो आइए शुरू करते हैं इकोनॉमिक्स के इम्पॉर्टेंट एमसीक्यूज़। डैश refers to the nature and degree of competition in the market for goods and services. इसका आंसर है मार्केट स्ट्रक्चर। Many sellers selling same type of products to many buyers is the characteristic of dash market. इसका आंसर है perfectly competitive market. Dash is a form of a perfect competitive market structure described by a single seller and large numbers of buyers where entry and exit barriers are normally associated with monopolistic situation pertaining to single seller producing for many buyers. इसका आंसर है मोनोपोली। With respect to large number of sellers contributing discriminating product to large numbers of buyers makes this monopolistic competition different. Selling of competitive product by some seller to many buyer is called dash. इसका आंसर है oligopoly. Dash type of oligopoly originates from the Greek word duo to and polyn to sell. इसका आंसर है duopoly. A firm is an organization that combines and organizes resources for the purpose of producing goods and services for sale. The term dash refers to a group of arms engaged in the production of a specific commodity, including its close substitute. इसका आंसर है industry. Price dash is the amount which a customer pays for the product or service. इसका आंसर है price. Dash is an analytical process to arrive at price of the product or service per unit in terms of quantity of money currency at a particular time. इसका आंसर है pricing. Dash pricing is pricing below marginal cost in the hope of knocking out tribal producers and subsequently raising prices to obtain monopoly profit. इसका आंसर है predatory pricing. A dash price is a price used to measure the price of goods or services furnished by profit center to other responsibility center within a company. इसका आंसर है transfer price. Dash analysis is an informal name for the practicing of selling a product in a foreign country for less than the price in the domestic country of the cost of making the product. इसका आंसर है dumping analysis. The dash cycle is an attempt to recognize distinct stages in the sales history of the product. इसका आंसर है product life cycle. When the sales are zero and profits are negative, then this is the introduction stage of the product life cycle of the product in the market. In dash stage of product, skimmed pricing and penetration pricing are used. इसका आंसर है introduction stage. In dash stage of product, price leadership is used. इसका आंसर है growth stage. In maturity stage of product, a dash strategy is used. इसका आंसर है neutral pricing strategy. In dash stage, product line pricing strategy is used. इसका आंसर है decline stage. Utilizing the opportunities in the market for reaping the benefit of high volume sales, increased profits and low unit cost referred to dash of the prices. इसका आंसर है scheming. Low prices of the product is being set by the entrepreneur to enter into the market in the initial stage with the objective of securing a large market share. Under dash, a firm assumes the role of a price leader and fixes the price of the product for the entire industry. इसका आंसर है प्राइस लीडरशिप. डैश कैन बी पॉजिटिव व्हेन द लीडर सेट्स प्राइजेस हायर. इसका आंसर है प्राइस लीडरशिप. इन मार्केट प्राइसिंग और कॉस्ट प्लस प्राइसिंग मेथड, द कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट इज एस्टिमेटेड बेस्ड अपॉन द कैलकुलेशंस एंड प्रॉफिट्स डिजायर्ड इज एडेड टू इट टू अराइव एट द मार्कअप प्राइस फॉर सेल. In dash method, the company give emphasis on recovering the marginal cost and overhead expenditure. इसका आंसर है marginal cost. The situation at which the total sales revenue and total cost of the product equalizes there is no profit for the company, then it is termed as dash. इसका आंसर है break even point or BEP. Dash method is used by retail trader as well as by some manufacturing firm. इसका आंसर है what the traffic can bear pricing method. Dash pricing is a pricing which is done after consideration of the benefit the product or service will provide to the customer and its utility for them. इसका आंसर है value based pricing. Dash pricing process is suitable for the companies which produce multiple products of same family. इसका आंसर है product line pricing. Dash method of pricing is adopted to maintain a continuous sale of product. इसका आंसर है price bundling. Dash method of pricing is applicable for similar products from different companies or the same company. इसका आंसर है image pricing method. Dash is also not priced at loss but at a comparatively lower price to similar product. इसका आंसर है the loss leader. In price discrimination strategy, company establishes different price points for different dash. इसका आंसर है customers. The dash realizes the psychology of the customer who needs to possess something very exclusive. इसका आंसर है prestige pricing. Before finalizing the price, an analysis is made on demand of the product and purchase capacity of customer. The dash pricing is related to periodic rise and fall of economic activities in the country. इसका आंसर है cycling pricing. Dash is a market structure characterized by a complete absence of rivalry among the individual firms. इसका आंसर है perfect competition. In a dash market, a seller is a price taker, not a price maker. इसका आंसर है perfectly competitive market. Dash is defined as time taken by producers to adjust their supplies in accordance to change in demand for the product. इसका आंसर है time. The market is said to be a very short period market when supply cannot be changed. In dash market, substantial alteration in fixed productive factors or in the existing productive capacity cannot be made. इसका आंसर है short period market. In dash market, all factors of production are variable in supply and there is free entry or exit of firms. इसका आंसर है long period market. A market situation where there is only one seller and barriers for others to entry, products having no close substitute, cross elasticity of demand being low with every other product and no other firm produces an identical product is called dash. इसका आंसर है monopoly. There is a restriction on the free entry of new organization as new sellers are prohibited to enter in the dash market. इसका आंसर है monopoly market. If the supply of a commodity is localized in a single place, then the monopoly is known as dash monopoly. इसका आंसर है natural monopoly. When a firm is given the legal right to produce a unique commodity, it is known as dash monopoly. इसका आंसर है legal monopoly. When a monopoly created for the interest of the public, it is known as dash. इसका आंसर है public monopoly. Monopolistic competition means situation and market where differentiated products are sold in market by many firms. Dash is defined as a condition where there is a huge competition among the few large firms and there is an element of interdependence in firms' decision making. इसका आंसर है oligopoly. Competitive firms are termed as collude when they make some sort of agreement about output and pricing. There are few or more than two sellers in a dash stick situation who are capable to exercise monopolistic situation. इसका आंसर है oligopoly. Dash demand curve was developed by Paul M. Sweezy and Hall and Hitch. इसका आंसर है king demand curve. The monopolistic can charge different prices for the same commodity from different buyers provided these buyers from different markets or belong to what are called dash. इसका आंसर है non-competitive groups. Some companies adopt price discrimination at international level as a business strategy to earn profit. This is called dash. इसका आंसर है dumping. The theory of distribution is also called dash. इसका आंसर है the theory of factor pricing. Supply of a factor means the quantity that can be supplied by their owners at all possible price levels at a particular moment of time. Under competitive condition, the demand for the factor and supply of the factor as a whole determine its dash. इसका आंसर है price. मार्जिनल प्रोडक्टिविटी थ्योरी वॉज propounded by German economist dash, इसका आंसर है T.H. von Thunen. According to marginal productive theory, under perfect competition, each factor of production gets remuneration equal to its dash, इसका आंसर है marginal revenue productivity. Dash is used as a part of the produce which is paid to the owner of the land for the use of his goods and services, इसका आंसर है rent. Rent is that portion of the produce of the earth which is paid to the landlord for the use of original and indestructible power of the dash, इसका आंसर है soil. Dash is a payment in excess of transfer earning, इसका आंसर है rent. Modern theory of rent is also known as dash, इसका आंसर है scarcity theory of rent. The demand curve of a factor is dash, इसका आंसर है negatively sloped. The supply curve of a factor slopes dash, इसका आंसर है upward to the right. The economic rent is determined by the intersection of demand and supply curves for a factor. The concept of quasi-rent was given by Professor Dash, इसका आंसर है Alfred Marshall. Quasi-rent may be defined as a surplus earned or the supply price of the man-made fixed factor of production whose supply is fixed in dash, इसका आंसर है short run. Quasi rent is equal to total rent minus total variable cost. ये एक फॉर्मूला है. The payment made to labor for their service rendered is called dash, इसका आंसर है wages. David Ricardo developed the subsistence theory of wages. Wages fund theory was developed by dash, इसका आंसर है Adam Smith. Wage rate is equal to wages funds divided by number of workers. According to American economist dash, wages are the residue left over after all other factors of production have been paid, इसका आंसर है Francis A. Walker. The labor supply refers to the total number of hours that labor is willing and able to supply at a given dash, इसका आंसर है wage rate. Nominal wage means the total amount of money earned by a person during a certain period. Dash represents the purchasing power of money payment, and this may be calculated by dividing the money amounts by an appropriate cost of living or consumer price index, इसका आंसर है real wages. Exploitation of labor implies payment to labor which is less than its proper wage. Interest is used as a gross payment for the service of a capital good. Gross interest is equal to net interest plus reward for risk plus reward for management plus report for inconvenience. Total profit is equal to total revenue minus total cost. Gross profit is equal to total revenue minus total cost. Profit is defined as a monetary form of benefit realized when the amount of revenue achieved from any business activity exceeds the expenses, costs, and taxes needed to sustain that activity. The additional amount of money which accumulates to a firm when it abstracts its expenditure from its recipients is called dash, इसका आंसर है gross profit. The balance which remains after deducting the three items from gross profit is called dash, इसका आंसर है net profit. Dash refers to the imputed return to capital and risk taking just necessary to prevent the owners from withdrawing from the industry, इसका आंसर है normal profit. Dash is defined as a surplus over the normal profit, इसका आंसर है supernormal profit. Dash, also called trade cycle or economic cycle, refers to perfect features of the economic environment of a country, इसका आंसर है business cycle. Business cycle can be defined as fluctuations in the dash of a country, इसका आंसर है economic activity. Major cycles at the intervals that emerged between large breakdowns in economic activities or between major recession, इसका आंसर है major cycles. The downswings in major cycles are accepted by minor accounts setting. The duration of minor cycle on an average is approximately dash months, इसका आंसर है 40 months. The duration of the building cycle varies from dash to dash years, इसका आंसर है 15 to 20 years. The span of contractive cycles is of dash or dash years and is referred as long waves, इसका आंसर है 50 to 60 years. Depression is the protective period where business activities in the country are dash, इसका आंसर है below normal. The period of acute stress and despair in the economy describes dash, इसका आंसर है trough. The assessment of money value of all goods and services produced by a country during a period of 1 year is the dash of that country, इसका आंसर है national income. Dash means that neither any capital consumption nor any depreciation or any deduction has to be made. इसका आंसर है gross. Net employs application of capital consumption and deduction already been done. GDP generally is defined as the market value of the goods and services produced by a dash. इसका आंसर है country. The dash growth rate provides an aggregated measure of changes in value of the goods and services produced by an economy. इसका आंसर है gross domestic product. That income which is earned by factors of production within the state country from its indigenous resources is called dash. इसका आंसर है domestic income or domestic product. Income that is earned by private individual or firms irrespective of any source, productive or non-productive, as well as the reserved income of the corporations is known as dash. इसका आंसर है private income. The total of an individual's earning during a particular period is known as dash. इसका आंसर है personal income. After a substantial part of personal income is paid to government in the form of personal taxes, whatever remains of personal income is called dash. इसका आंसर है disposable income. Dash method is also known as value added method. इसका आंसर है output or production method. Sustainable consumption is the use of products and services in a way that minimizes the impact on the environment so that human needs can be met not only in the present but also for future generation. ये definition है. तो आपको ये सारे इंपॉर्टेंट एमसीक्यूज़ अभी हमने डिस्कस कर लिए. आपको इसमें कोई भी डाउट हो तो आप मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में पूछ सकते हो. आपको ये वीडियो यूज़फुल लगा हो तो वीडियो को लाइक करना ना भूलें. अपने दोस्तों के साथ इसे ज़रूर शेयर करें. कल के पेपर के लिए सभी को ऑल द बेस्ट एंड थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो.